Good day everybody and welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. As per the thumbnail, I'm here to really encourage you to try this drill that I'm going to demonstrate to you in a second. I believe if you add it to the foundation of solid grip, alignment, stance and posture, which is really the foundation for a good golf swing, and you really practice this and develop this as a habit, this will make for a pretty repeatable, sustainable golf swing, especially under pressure. So what is the drill? I'm sure you've got an idea from the picture on the thumbnail. The drill is taken in the alignment rod and we put it underneath our right arm for a right-hander, of course. Now you will have seen this drill on YouTube, on Instagram, on various social media sort of postings. It's not new. However, we see a lot of drills. Do we do them? Do we use them? I'm not here to teach you a new drill per se. I'm really here to say you should do this because it really will help your game. So just to recap the theory of this drill, or the intention of this drill, when we insert the alignment rod under our right arm, it obviously causes us to keep our arm tight so that it doesn't fall out. As we then take our backswing in practicing this, as we take our backswing, our left forearm makes contact with the alignment rod. And as we continue to complete the backswing, the key is to keep the pressure of this alignment rod on the forearm. We don't want any separation. It's pretty hard to get separation when you're lifting up anyway. The important bit is, the second important bit is on the downswing, is to maintain that pressure so that there is no separation between the alignment stick and the forearm. So if I just show that again, our arm makes contact on the way back. We complete our backswing. It's still in contact. We start the transition down. It's still in contact to a point where the arm naturally has to fall away and you can't keep any pressure on it. Obviously, the difference being in what we don't want to see is this sort of action where from the top of the backswing we lose that contact straight away. Although that might look like I'm getting the club in the right spot and in a good position, I'm essentially casting, there's no power and I won't have any consistency in the strike. So, as I said before, if you add this to a solid foundation, which I believe is the grip, alignment, stance and posture, you will build a repeatable swing. Cameron McCormack, who is Jordan Spieth's coach, has just posted I saw the other day, posted his 12 mistakes that he sees amateurs keep making, that basically keeps them at the same handicap level they've been at, i.e. not progressing. I'll just read them to you quickly and I'll actually put it up on a slide on the video as well. Number 1, impatience to practice small swings or no ball swings to learn a move. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Everyone just wants to bash balls. They don't want to break it down and stand on the range looking silly. Number 2, intolerable to errors, whereas when in actual fact mistakes are a good thing and can be clues to what is right and what is wrong. Number 3, won't use training aids to help correct an error. Alignment stick under the arm, training aid. Simple, simple, simple. Use the training aids, guys. Listening to friends versus following the guidance of a coach. It goes without saying, right? If you keep practicing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, you're insane. Sure, some of your friends can give you tips and whatever in terms of coaching. Go and see a certified golf coach. Go and see a PGA professional wherever you are. They will help you. Won't use video or seek feedback from a coach. I cannot stress how important it is to video yourself over and over again to make sure you're doing the right thing. One of the first things that happens, as most of you will know, when you go and see a coach, is they will put you on video and they will video your swing. They will sit down with you and then they'll say to you, look what you're doing. This is where you're going wrong. this is how you can improve. These are the drills you should do. So use a video. One and done lessons. Go and have one lesson, yes, thank you, and off they go, right? Make an investment. If you really value your golf game, you will make an investment and commit to a program to improve. No idea of your strengths and weaknesses. Yeah. Are you good at chipping? Are you good at putting? Are you good at driving? No practice post lesson. Again, the one and done scenario. Go in, do your lesson, thank you very much, rock up at your next game, hoping that what you sort of was shown in that lesson will miraculously appear in your golf swing. It's not going to happen. If you do practice, it's often the wrong type of practice and or the wrong skills. This goes back to knowing your strengths and weaknesses, breaking your game down, long game, short game, bunker play, putting, etc., flop shots, chip shots, whatever you want to do, break it down and use specific skills to help you create the feels to execute those shots. Overgeneralizing errors. Be specific to the details of what your misses are. If you're hitting it left, if you're hitting it right, be specific. Focus on specific drills to help you correct that. Being a range rat. The other day I was at the range and there must have been 20, 25 people at the range. There was 2 people, myself included, who were actually doing drills. Everyone else was just standing there pounding ball after ball after ball. The person next to me, his miss was a big swooping hook to the left with every iron in the bag, it seemed, and I just watched him every now and again. The problem is when somebody like that does hit it straight, they don't actually know why they've hit it straight. They can't repeat that. Golf is a static, in a sense, a static sport with a dynamic movement. So to create that repeatable swing, you need to practice those drills. So please, guys, I'm probably preaching to the converted, but practice those drills. Break it down, practice those drills. And the last one he had was trying to hit a draw when a fade comes easily or naturally, right? So you could say the opposite as well. Trying to hit a fade when a draw comes naturally. So if you know your strengths and weaknesses, you can really focus your practice around the areas that you need to improve, want to keep consistent, or want to add a little bit more on, right? Nothing wrong with chasing a bit of distance, but it's got to be for the right reasons. I'd really encourage you to do this drill. This drill with the alignment rod under your arm, in my humble opinion, when I think about it, the biggest error that you see in most golf swings, and we've all seen enough on TV and all the different platforms to know that one of the main faults that people have is coming over the top. And that can be caused as a result of bad grip, alignment, stance, or posture. So as I say, to repeat myself, good grip, alignment, stance, posture, getting into that right position eliminates 85% of golf. I've seen a statistic that said it eliminates around 85% of all faults, because if the foundation isn't right, you're not going to be in the right position to take the club back. You might be closed, you might be open, etc. So I think if you add this drill to that foundation of 4, it really will set you on a path to creating a repeatable action where you drop the club into the right slot, you can deliver it to the ball in the same position you were at address, and it creates the energy and speed that we're all looking for in a golf swing. So I'd really encourage you again to just have a look at these drills. As I say, I'm not here to teach you anything new. I'm just here to emphasize the fact that these things work, these drills work. I've been doing this for a number of weeks now. There's a couple of other drills that you can do that are similar. You can place a glove under your right arm, you can place the towel under both arms, you can place your glove under your left arm. All of those sort of assist in that area, but this specific one helps you with maintaining that pressure on the left forearm and gives you instant feedback, constant feedback, and you can practice pitch shots. Don't worry about looking foolish on the golf range, because the people who are worried about looking foolish on the golf range are the ones who end up looking foolish on the course. On the other hand, you'll be swinging it sweet. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen, and I'd really appreciate your support if you'd like, and if you could like and subscribe. This is only the second video that I've released, and as you can tell, I'm still learning. There's a lot involved in putting a video together, so I'll keep going and I'll keep trying to get better. I would also like to give a shout out to the guys at Drum & Golf in Big Rewarders. If you're on the Gold Coast in Australia, please pop in and see Jason there. Great guy. The team will look after you. Also want to give a shout out to Nev Austin. He's recently opened the T Block, which is a 24/7 simulator complex in Hope Island. Excellent facilities, GC Hawk technology, pretty much nothing you can't do in there. You can practice distances, you can practice courses, you can practice specific holes, you can practice specific shapes of holes. If you want to hit a dogleg right or a dogleg left, or a par 3, fade into a par 3, or draw into a par 3, or par 4, whatever you want to do. You can change the weather, you can make it windy, you can make it rainy, you can do whatever you want. It's a really good facility. I'll put the links for Drum & Golf and for the T Block in the description. And if you're on the coast, I'd really encourage you to drop in and see the guys. Really good guys. Thanks again for listening. Hope you have a good day. See you on the next one. Cheers.